So I love On Board. I used to love On Board and keep watching On Board.
My name is Musin Derry and keep watching On Board.
Okay. I'm obsessed with movies. What about you? Hey, keep watching On Board.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another episode of On Board. And today, as always, I'm your presenter Melanin Goom, and co-hosting with me is
Kelly Bright.
Yes, and today we still have sweetness and juice and delicious things for you. So just sit down there and wait, because after the short break we'll be telling you what all of that is. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And as I told you before we went for the break, we are here with another juicy episode. And today, Kelly Bright, can you just try to introduce who that superb personality is?
Okay. She acted in the movie of Paul Samba, who was recently on stage show with us. She won an award.
Oh my.
And she's pretty.
Oh yeah, she is. So today we are with AZAH Melvine. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I must say I'm so glad to be here today with you guys.
Oh, we are glad that you're here with us. Thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you too.
Okay, so we're going straight to the point. We're here to talk about film. So tell us first, what inspired your look? I like it. It's like bad girl. Oh yeah.
You know, actually stepping out at times, you have to first of all look at your weather, and it will tell you what to put on.
True.
Yeah. So my designer this morning, she had to pick this for me. Okay. Because the weather is actually very hot, and I wouldn't want to wear something that I'll start wiping my body all sweaty. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Can I also get to meet your stylist so that she can also dress me up?
Oh,
yeah.
it's okay.
It's
yeah.
okay.
No, come on.
Oh, I'm loving this already. Okay, so welcome on board. And Kelly Bright, as Kelly Bright earlier mentioned, you won an award. You recently starred in the movie Rebel Pilgrim. And so tell us, how did acting all start for you?
Well, it has been a journey of its own. It all started when I was still very young. I remember back in the days I used to take part in school dramas and in Sunday school. You know, I was the fitty, jumpy one. I was trying to be the mommy show that would like to do things and show up, let people see her. So when I grew up to a certain age, I said to myself, okay, I've always wanted to impact lives. So what is the best way of doing that? Since I've always loved acting, why don't I take this to another level? So before I knew it, I was already into it.
Well, so it started from young.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had this artistic background.
I'm from a family of medical doctors, lawyers, principals, so I'm like the odd number here. I'm like the odd figure coming with my own kind of a new thing. Being an actress is like, oh no, where is she coming from? Yeah, so.
Oh no, but it's quite nice. I think it's always nice to be the exception. I like being an exception.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Right now, what's your role in the movie industry? Are you just an actress or you do other things?
Well, for the meantime, I'm more focused into acting.
Okay.
Yes, I want to see what this one has for me before I will think of getting into producing, but I just want to stay focused first on this path.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
You're in the movie Rebel Pilgrim, and I think you were the lead actress.
Uh-huh.
So tell me, what was it like What was that movie about? Because I just remember this part of the movie where you were talking to one man and you were like, money, wait. I don't remember what you were saying, but you're talking about money. And that part actually, I was like, wow, I would like to meet this girl, and I'm here with her. So tell me, that role, what was it like for you?
Thank you very much. Actually, I played the role of a 17-year-old girl, the character Le Yonga.
Okay.
Actually, she is a lady. The movie itself, it's all about polygamy, you know. Polygamy is something that is more like a tradition for most of us Africans. Yeah. So Rebel Pilgrim is just a story that is all about that, and I was privileged enough to interpret that character, Le Yonga. Taken for the fact that I'm coming from a polygamous family, so I could easily click with it, and the fact that I loved if you watch the movie critically, you see that I was able to keep that character from the beginning to the end. Yeah, so what I did was I loved the character, I accept her. Because if you love your character and you don't accept her for who she is, before you know it, you start jumping in and out. There might be some iotas of Le Yonga in you that you like, and there might be some part of her that, no, you will never want to be like her. Before you know it, when you get to that part, you always try to be now yourself and not her. So what I did was I accepted her and I loved her for who she is, so I could easily pull through.
Oh, okay, that's really nice.
Thank you.
So how many movies are we talking about already? Is this your first movie or you've done others?
No, I've done a couple of movies with Rufina's House and other productions, but Rebel Pilgrim happens to be my first major movie.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's your inspiration? What inspires you? What makes you love acting this much? Like you said, you started liking it from small. So what's that thing that makes you say, oh, I want to continue acting?
My environment.
Oh.
The people around me. You know, each time when I turn and look at where I'm coming from, I look at my surrounding, I look at the people around me, I feel like I need to change their lives in one way or the other. It's not about changing it financially, because I cannot give them money. Even if I give them money, it wouldn't help them. So they inspire me so much. I just feel like I should keep doing it, because the more I'm doing it, I'm seeing the results. You know, it's so amazing. So yeah.
Wow, that's really good. I understand that feeling. I understand it actually, because you get to impact people in a kind of indirect way, but you're actually impacting them.
Yes.
Can you write? You don't have any questions for her yet? Okay, you're getting ready. Okay, so what are the kinds of roles that you like to do in movies? Are you into everything, or you have a specific kind that maybe you don't want to just play the bad girl or just the good girl, or you do everything? You know, the times you do everything but you don't like doing everything.
Well, I must say that I don't think there's a role that I won't do.
Okay.
You know, some characters at times we turn to be so locked up, and we feel like we can be so selective at times. Like a producer will give you a role that I want you to cry, you feel like, oh no, I cannot cry. I want you to go mad. Oh no, why should I go mad? I'm so beautiful to go mad. So if any role is given to me, I always grab it and I make good use of it. I bring out the best in me to make sure that it becomes what the producer wants. So I don't think there's any role that I would want to play in a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, because there are some people that always like, I don't want to have the logo, I want to be the main actress.
Yeah, you want to be the supporting.
Well,
Anyways, I think that's a nice kind of, because as an actress you should be able to go into
diverse.
Yeah, and make people know that you're talented. You can do several other things aside one role. Maybe we're tired of seeing you crying every day.
Exactly.
We want to see you laugh today. It's actually beautiful, and it makes it like adventurous, because you discover different sides of you.
Exactly.
Maybe you didn't know that you could be a mad woman, but you suddenly discover that you can be mad.
You're right.
Yeah. There's this rumor that we have in the Cameroonian film industry that to be an actress, because for actors it's easier, but to be an actress is really difficult, because on most sets you start seeing directors asking you for funny things. Have you faced that?
I've not faced that, and I'm not think I'm going to face that.
Okay.
Because most actors who turn to say that are people who believe in their physical.
Okay.
They don't still come to the understanding that directors go for what they want. Trust me, I don't think, I'm not a director, I'm not a producer, but I don't think any director or any producer will go for you instead of her, knowing fully well that she is better than you. She can give him what he wants. It's all about that. You will not put your project in a kind of a way that, you know, it will not suit you because you want to have sex. What is sex? So I always advise actors to, we are all talented. What the directors, the producers need now is the skills. You have to keep working. If you work hard and the director knows that you are good, trust me, there is no way he will come for you rather than you. He will always go for what is good for him. So I don't think that should keep coming up.
Okay.
Yes.
She's actually really, really confident. I like it. She's a boss lady. That's what I see. Okay, we'll be going on a short break, but when we get back, we'll discover more on the personality of AZAH Melvine. Stay with us, guys.
On board.
Keep watching on board.
Always catch up too on board and stay tuned.
Keep watching on board.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, televiewers. If you're just tuning in, we are on board, and today we have AZAH Melvine with us. And right now we'll be going on the countdown. So Kelly Bright, over to you. It's your time.
Okay, for our coming of the week, our top 10 actors and actresses, our top 5 male actors. He's the guy after the lady's heart, actor and television personality. This actor is at the 5th position this week. He is apologetic, the farm boy and also a playboy. He comes up at the 4th position this week. He is Jim Ike, Cameroonian actor and motivational person. Comes up at the 3rd position this week. He is Desmond White. He's a Cameroonian swag of fine, talented actor, comedian mostly. Our yellow bubble. He's at the 2nd position this week. He is Lacha Elvis, and he was on stage with us. And at the top of our list, the daddy with the style and swag. He won so many awards. He's at the 1st position this week. He is Ocha Vitalis.
Impressive countdown. Let's go to the ladies.
Okay, for our top 5 female, a beauty queen and role model. This Cameroonian actress is so filled with talent. She inspires so many Cameroonian youths. She's at the 5th position this week. She is Solange Vijika, a prominent Nigerian actress who has proven beyond doubt that she's an awesome actress. She has won several awards in the film industry. She's at the 4th position this week. She is Chika Ike, a Cameroonian pretty lady. This actress also shows us her worth and talent in several movies like Unconditional Love and many others. Another beauty with brains. She's at the 3rd position this week. She is Sandra Fondofe, a gorgeous Nigerian actress, motivational talker. She fits herself in every role, and she's also kind of a comedian. She's at the 2nd position this week. She is Mercy Johnson, our awesome mama. I love her, especially in the movie she acted, Jennifer's Diary. An award winner and comedian, she inspires people through her acting and has done many movies. She's at the 1st position this week. She is Funke Akindele.
Impressive. Melvin, what do you think about our countdown?
I think it's great. Yeah, the competition is tough. I can hear the names of tough ladies, like, you know, they deserve it. They've worked for it.
Yeah, and you'll be coming up soon. We see you coming. We see you coming. Let's hear away. But she's making, you know, that kind of steady walk. She's just walking slowly, but she's getting there. Okay, Kelly, but how do you get your countdown?
Okay, to get our countdown, we post our pictures on our Facebook page, and we just need to click on the like button, and we count it and get our countdown.
Okay, televiewers, so if you want Melvin to be the first next time, just go to the Facebook page and click a like button. Okay, let's get back to business. Okay, so You said you've not encountered any problem with like sexual problem in your career yet. So what are the other challenges, or what are these other roadblocks that you've met with so far?
Well, like I've always said, there is just no walk of life that you won't face challenges, and acting is not an exception. So we face challenges at times, from getting the lines, understanding some stories, at times the kind of places we have to go shoot. You know, they might carry you from town to a certain village you've never been there before, and before you know it, so the challenges are just enormous. I can't even start naming them now, but they're always there.
Okay.
You just need to know how to deal with them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your aspirations? What are your, like, what's that place that you see yourself at? I just want to enter your mind then, because I know that there are.
Well, Melvin as a person, she's not interested in being a star, but it just happens that as an actress she is a star. So actually my main objective is to impact lives. I'm not really just limited to Cameroon, to Africa, but I want to get to the world at large. I want to keep impacting life through my art. So that's just it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so when we're watching Écran Noir, and then when you were seated in that hall, and they're like best actresses or best actress nominees, this, and then the winner, and you hear AZAH Melvine, what was that feeling? Just tell me.
Congratulations, Awa. You may like to say a word.
I want to, wow, first of all, this is an amazing surprise for me. Thank you very much, Écran Noir. Actually, I've done a couple of movies, but this movie happens to be the project that has put me on the limelight. And within 7 months, this is my second award. Last December, I was awarded as Best Upcoming Actress, and now I'm here as Best Cameroonian Actress. I'm so grateful. Let me seize this opportunity to say a big thanks to the producer, Mr. Paul Samba. I equally want to say a big thanks to the director, Mr. Kosen Chinepo. I equally want to thank the cast and crew, and to my directors in the industry and my producer, who have given me the opportunity to showcase my talent. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Honestly speaking, it wasn't strange. I wasn't that surprised because I saw it coming.
Okay.
And at the same time, it hit me like a bomb because that moment came just so soon. So I was actually expecting something like that, but I never knew it was going to be so soon. So it was a kind of mixed feeling. Should I cry? Should I shout? Should I laugh? Should I smile? I was just like, okay, let me just be myself and just keep smiling and going.
You guys really need to watch it. I was to understand. I mean, she gave one speech there. I was like, wow, look at that girl. Wow.
And actually, Écran Noir is, it happens to be my second award.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my first award was Red Feather. I was awarded as Cameroonian Best Upcoming Actress. That was in December 2017.
Wow.
So just within 7 months, Écran Noir came in, and I think it's just hard work.
And I think you're just counting the two, because I see more coming.
Amen.
I see more coming.
Yes, amen.
Okay, so let's leave the professional life a little and get into the personal life.
Hey.
I'm sure every viewer there, every guy watching, like the men are like, is she taken? Is she single? Is she searching? Single and searching?
No.
Or single and not searching?
She's single, but she's not searching.
Oh, okay,
maybe she's engaged in her career for now.
Okay, so she's engaged to her career. So, well, if you're convincing enough, you can convince her. But if you're not, then sorry for you. Do you have a profile? Like, because, you know, I really see that we have this issue in Cameroon. Actors and actresses, you could go like on Google, you type somebody's name, and there's nothing about the person. And I don't like that fact because we're supposed to be selling ourselves. I mean, somebody should see your name, like, let me say you're watching a movie and at the end you see your name and you're like, okay, let me check. This person acted well. And you go there and there's nothing. What do? Do you have a profile? Please tell me you do.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes.
Well, you can get AZAH MELVINE on Instagram as AZAH MELVINE. On the YouTube, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch my videos. Just search AZAH MELVINE, or you can Google search AZAH MELVINE, or on the whatsoever platform, media platform that you can imagine. You just have to search AZAH MELVINE. You get it, all the information you ever want about me.
Okay. All right. So if right now a producer or director wants to get to you, so we can get you through that, or do we call you? Or
you can get to me through any of those platforms, or I can give you a number you get to.
Okay, that's cool. all right.
Okay, so for you, do you think the Cameroonian movie industry is improving, or it's still...
Improving should be an understatement. I think we are doing perfectly well. We are doing super great. Like 5 years back as compared to now, I must say that we've taken a giant step individually, collectively as the industry, and individually as actors, actresses, and directors, producers. I must say that we are doing really great. We just need to keep pushing. We just need to open our minds to keep learning, because learning never stops. The more we learn, the more we keep doing great.
Okay, so do you think it's more about the talent or the sponsors?
Talent has a lot to do. We have the talent already. So I think we need more sponsors and more platforms to showcase our talent. Like Canada English, I must say a big thanks to you guys, because you're doing a very wonderful job. These are platforms that we really need more of these. So we need platforms like this that can keep showcasing our talent. That's just what we need. We have the talent already. We just need platforms to showcase the talent.
If you had the opportunity to choose who to work with, like directors, producers, would you have a certain type of person that you want, or you're ready to work with everyone?
I think I'll work with everybody, just all of them, because the directors that I've worked with director Musing Derrick. He's an amazing director, I must say. I've worked with director Kanyan Kwine. He is just something else. I've worked with Sir Anorin. That is, come on. All of them are just so amazing, and there are people that I'll always want to work with them anytime, any day. Ready? Yes.
So do you realize that all the names you called, they have somehow featured in On Board?
Oh yeah, they have.
Musing Derrick, he was here. Anorin was here. Kanya Kwai on our top 10. Who else again? And
then the all superstars. This guy is not working with any kind of person. Wow, I like this. Okay, so there's this other question that I wanted to ask you. If a script comes to you and you have to do nudity, would you accept?
It depends on the kind of nudity. Being in the beach, that is nudity in some way or the other. So I can. I go to the beach all the time.
She just played in my mind. She just... Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So she could just stay here with me, you know? Okay. We're going to watch the trailer for Rebel Pilgrim, so that those who have not yet had the opportunity to know what Rebel Pilgrim is about will discover. And pay attention to that part where she's talking to somebody.
But even the class tells me I don't make you a picking and married person will get careful for the country. Time for the talk rubbish.
Wait now, so for talk for me. You are talking now. You take my picture and get for married, you don't tell me now.
Then you like who? I don't pay money for your head.
Look at it, tell you.
Monogamies are truly stingy with their bread and love, even to themselves.
I shouldn't have come to that debate anyway. You think it's all about that stupid debate? What else? You die now.
I told you to teach my children to be counters.
You don't get no nothing for doing this thing. For the cousin, I will not kill you for the village one of the day. You kill you for the cousin, everyone get me. I don't can give your money. Take your money. Leave me, my please. Take your money.
I know exactly what creditors make because once it is in place.
Okay guys, we're coming to the end of our program for today, but before we go, we have a game.
So, do you know the dynamic numbers?
I guess yes.
Okay, so this time I'll not be telling her, but she'll be telling me about it. Okay, so what are the dynamic numbers?
I know your game. I have to pick from 1 to 5. Any number from 1 to 5. Is that it?
Have you been watching my book?
She definitely has.
Okay,
you're asking an answer already.
Number 1 to 5.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Oh my, Cameroonian song. Okay, our soundtrack is Salatio, c'est le weekend.
Hooray, it's the weekend. Kidding. And it's weekend.
And it's
the weekend. Where are we going this weekend? After this, we'll sort it out. Do not forget our program in December. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch the previous episodes and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not telling you. Okay, so thank you so much for coming. Oh, one last thing. What is your piece of advice for the upcoming actors and actresses?
I would just advise them to follow their own path. Don't try to be like somebody because you can never be somebody. And never you think that they have done it all. What am I coming to do? Like I said, what distinguishes you is your skills, not even the talent. So if you believe that this thing can work for you, go for it. Do not be focusing the money that you focus on the money. That's already your number one step of failure. Focus in what you want to do. Know your motive. Focus on it. Be positive. You have to pray too very hard because I believe that it is only with God that we can make it. So while dreaming and working towards that, you have to just keep praying. Yes, and have an objective, most importantly.
Have one thing, objective, and keep working towards that objective. Keep focusing, yeah, and those awards are still coming. And you know, you can also bring some of them. So that we're sisters now. Come on, sisters.
Definitely, you deserve it.
Oh, so oh my God. Business. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this episode and we'll see you again next time on this same channel. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Chez nous les vendredis c'est vacances et c'est ça mais où sont mes gambangando? Aujourd'hui il n'y a pas boulot. On consomme la colle comme de l'eau. Comme de l'eau. Mais où sont mes films bangalo? Aujourd'hui on jette chaque année. On consomme whisky comme de l'eau. Comme de l'eau. I just wanna have some fun tonight. Drink some beer, chase some girls and end up getting high. I just wanna forget about work tonight. Drink some beer, chase some girls and end up getting high. Hooray, c'est le weekend. C'est le weekend. Hooray, c'est le weekend. C'est le weekend. Vendredi soir. Yeah. For the weekend, I just wanna be there. Ce soir, on s'assoit pas, on se repose pas. Mais est-ce que vous êtes fatigué? Non, on n'est pas fatigué. Est-ce que vous êtes fatigué? Non, on n'est pas fatigué. Je vois que vous êtes fatigué. Non, on n'est pas fatigué. Je sens que vous êtes fatigué. Non, on n'est pas fatigué. Alors on fait la fête ou quoi? Chile.
matin fatigué, fatigué, lundi matin pleurer. Tu vas sauf que travailler mon frère.